Right, starting this live video. Hopefully it'll work this time. I'm trying to promote the helpline. We call it the Reach Out helpline. It's for families or friends, whoever, who's got family members who's got addictions on drugs or alcohol or whatever, because it can be very, very hard to live with people who's got addictions. Anyway, my friend Gayner, I met Gayner on the, well, I haven't met her in real life, but I've met her on the, oh, thank God you're there.
Hi, I'm here. Hi.
Because I'm trying to talk to everybody and then I'm trying to do this at the same time.
So we're here now.
Yeah.
I'll keep quiet.
Right. Have just 2 seconds prayer then, because we've got no viewers at the minute, but people will come on.
Okie doke.
For 2 seconds. All right. Thank you, my Father God, for Gayner tonight. I thank you, my God, for the rehabilitation centre. I thank you for all the workers there. I thank you for the pastor and his wife and children, Lord. I pray, my God, you help me, my God. You help Gayner to speak, my God, and to share, my God, of your blessings tonight, God. In the name of Jesus, amen. Right,
Amen.
I just want to put across now, because I'm going to share this video later on, that I asked Gayner to do this and she decided she'd do it, give it a go. But not everybody who rings the helpline has to do this. It's private, confidential. We won't share your name or anything at all. It'll only be me to speak to. If you speak to the pastor or the brothers in the Lord, they will speak to you if you don't want to speak to a woman. I say it's open 24 hours a day, but if sometimes you can't answer the phone, if you leave your number, you leave your name, I will call you back. And like I said, everything that's said on it doesn't go no further. So this is Gayner. Right, I've got me little paper. I'm not very good at this. I'm not professional. I want
You're
this.
brilliant, Janie.
I'm not tonight. Me and Pastor Colin prayed about this helpline to help people, because it's hard to live with someone who's got an addiction, and sometimes well, I know it is a lot better if you've got someone to talk to and just offload all your problems. So I'm gonna ask you again, how's the helpline helped you? And just though I haven't been with you, I've just speaking to you, how has it helped you?
Well, I've been struggling for 7 years with a partner that had obviously got an addiction, and I just kept everything to myself, and it sends you into mental turmoil. And when I found the helpline and I contacted you, it was amazing because I felt I'd got somebody I could trust in. I could talk to them about whatever was going on and how I felt, and I was supported by yourselves. And didn't matter what time of day or night it was, I could ring and you just talk me through it and pray with me and help me to come to the terms of what's going on, because I blame myself a lot for what was happening. When you're in that place with that person, you do think you're driving them away. So to ring you guys, it just is amazing. It just had somebody called.
Oh, right, you can't.
Sorry.
So do you feel like now you've cope a bit better now when these things come up? Sometimes it's worse than others, but you don't just that cope better with it.
I've coped a lot better since I've been able to talk to you. The days that I felt I was struggling bad, I could ring you up and you'd talk and explain stuff to me, and it relieved me. It people.
Somebody keeps speaking.
Yeah, they do. You go into a dark place with that person and you feel ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
And then it's all secrets and stuff like that. And it's really difficult to talk to people. But when you ring you can just tell you anything. And you're not judging. You don't judge. You don't judge anybody. And
the service keeps breaking up.
sorry.
What I was going to ask you, Gayner, do you feel like now that you've, like, for 7 years, you never had nobody who you could really talk to about your husband with this addiction?
Yeah.
Feel like now that you've been talking, obviously, I know you feel like a weight's lifted off your shoulders. I don't understand how that happens because I've had it myself, but just talking to somebody does make you feel a bit better. Even though the problem's still there, it does make you feel better. And I know it's helped you to get through every day, but do you feel like it's strengthened your relationship with God?
My goodness, yes, it's definitely strengthened my relationship with God. I mean, I had a relationship before, but I think talking to people that have got the same belief, it helps you, and it helps you to realize that He's guiding us, He's helping us, and putting your service there is God's way of helping us as people in this circumstance that we're in. And I think to have someone to pray with and to talk to, and to have God to talk to, it does give you a strength. It puts like a warmth in your heart and your soul. It's mad. Sorry.
Yeah. Service is breaking. Oh, gone. I thought the service had gone then. You went quiet. What was I going to say to you? I'm trying to think now. What there was a lot of questions I wanted to ask you. I'm very nervous tonight. So
I think the service that you're doing is very good for people that live with people with addictions, because there is no one. There's no one. You can look everywhere for somebody to talk to, and there is no one. And you can talk to friends, but they don't understand. They judge you. So to be able to ring up a helpline with all.
The internet keeps clicking.
Just I know it's terrible. It's having that relationship with God, isn't it?
Yeah.
That helps you. It helps you, and also being able to ring a helpline that's got the same relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it drives you. It gives you a power.
Yeah. To pray more.
So
encourages you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it does encourage you massively, and it does. It makes you realise that He does help you. He does answer your prayers.
Yeah.
And He does walk with you, and He carries you. You know, He helps you. Sometimes you can't see it.
Yeah.
But He's there, and He's there walking with you.
Yeah. Even though you've been going through Gayner for 7 years, God's never left your side once, has He? You're starting to realise He's always been with you.
Always, because He's kept me strong. He's kept me strong and been able to keep me afloat, because I think if that hadn't have been in my life, I wouldn't have survived it, really. I wouldn't have to have the faith.
Yeah.
Addiction takes the person that you're with, their addiction, they drain you, because they're like a demon energy.
Yeah.
So you need the faith of God inside of you to make you realise, you are stronger, and you will get over it.
Yeah, you get with the Lord. Days like when you've had days now in the past, from now, since you've been relieving yourself, I can see that you're a stronger person, because I knew you before, like you was opening up and talking, because your family, it's all, when there's a person with addiction family, Gayner, find that everyone's sort of arguing.
Yeah.
Like the children will say, what you're living with him for, and your friends, and then you feel like, well, I can't tell them any more problems, because they're just going to just leave him. Do you know what I mean? So you feel then you start isolating yourself, and like can't tell people because they're just going to say leave him. Well, it's your own fault. You're with him. Do you know what I mean? But when you can, obviously, when you love somebody, you don't want to leave them. You're frightened of anything that can happen to them, and you want them to get better, and you try your best. And I know you have, Gayner. You've been a real.
Oh, I've tried hard. I have. But you're right what you're saying. You do start to hide away, and you start to probably tell lies to not lies to your family, but you don't tell them stuff, because people shun you.
Yeah.
People think because you're with them, why are you with that sort of person for? But it's not easy, like you say. It's not easy to walk away. When you care.
Yeah. When you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Since you've got the helpline, it's not like a family member or anything. It's a lot easier to talk to somebody who's, even though me and you don't feel like strangers now. I feel like I've known you for years, but
oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
it's easier to talk to somebody who's not in the circle of the family, isn't it?
I think from the first phone call, Janie, I knew you understood. I knew that you wasn't going to judge me because you understood. And I think that's what every person out there with a family member, a mum, a dad, a partner, a husband, child, you need somebody that's going to listen on the end of the phone. You
Yeah.
need them. You need them to be there. You need to do a pit. You go into that pit and speak into the helpline. And I hope there's a lot of people out there that will listen to this and ring you guys up, because it will save them. Jesus will save them, and he does.
Yeah.
So I just think they need to ring, just ring, really. Oops, no. So it's going to try and cancel me then.
There's loads of
So
again, loads of rehabilitation, loads of help for the addicts, but not a lot of help for the
nothing for
people,
families.
the addict. So that's why
There's no help. That yours is the only one that I know that do it.
yeah,
I've looked and looked and looked, and I come across yours, and I think it was God's will, because it was there. Do you know what I mean? So it was to be able to speak to you, and you understand me, and I just wish more people would find out about it and ring you guys up, because they struggle alone, don't they? We struggle alone.
yeah. That's why
We really do.
this is why Gayners now agreed, even though she's nervous, same as I'm nervous, agreed to do this to let people know that, about the helpline, because, like, you know that there's a lot of people out there, and it can get you very, very depressed, anxiety, all kinds of emotions. And just to ring up at any time, whatever it is, pick up the phone and just, if you want to pray with you, we'll pray with you. You know what I mean? Or if you want advice, ask me for it, I'll give you the best I can. Feel relieved, put the phone down.
Sorry?
Just feel relieved, I said, when you put the phone down after you've just, like, you've
Oh,
offloaded.
yeah, you do. You do feel a lot better, and you probably cry all the way through the conversation, but when you come off that phone, it's like, wow. And it makes you feel like that. It really does, because like I say, there's a lot of people suffering in silence, and
Yeah.
maybe a lot of people with mental health issues because of it,
Yeah.
and they need people to be able to ring up. And like you say, I've rang and I've left a message, and you've got straight back to me, and I know that you'll do it to everybody. So I just hope and pray that everybody that listens to this takes on board this number,
Yeah.
and uses this place, because it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's changed me. It's changed me. It really has changed me.
Thank God, Gayner. That's a blessing, honestly, it is. So, just getting Gayner on here tonight is just to get the message out that if you are suffering, you've got depression because you're living with someone, or if you're a mother or father and your child, it doesn't matter if it's a teen child or a child's 50-year-old, if they're on drugs and you are suffering because it's unbelievably draining, you don't know to you in the situation, mentally draining it is, then give us a call, and if you want to pray, you might not be religious and you don't want to pray, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We won't ram the Bible down your throat. We'll just listen to you and advise you. If you want to know how to get your friends and family into a rehabilitation centre, as a Christian, it's free. You don't need to pay, and there's usually we will be doing straight away. But with the coronavirus at the minute, we're not taking any new ones in, but we can put you on the list. And we have got other rehabilitation centres, our phone numbers who we can give you. We're open and praying that centre will be open soon. So whatever, if you just want advice about them, if you just want to talk about them, or what do you think, even if you don't know what's wrong with somebody you love, you think the secret drink or drugs or whatever, you think, well, is it serious drugs? Phone up the helpline and we'll try and help you the best way we can. We're only normal people. I'm not a big educated person, but I believe that the Lord wants me to do this, and I just believe the Lord will equip me when anyone rings that phone or messages that phone to give you godly advice the best way I can. So I do encourage you, don't sit and cry in your pillow by yourself and feel trapped. And if you're the wife, you are the teenage child or the older child, and your mother or your father's got addictions, and you're really, really struggling mentally, struggling. It can cause panic attacks and depression. If you're going through like that, please call the helpline phone, and we'll try and help the best way we can. Anything else you want to add, Gayner?
That you are heaven sent, Janie. You are. You are the vessel to do all this. You are absolutely amazing person, and I thank the Lord for bringing you into my life. And I pray for you all that this all works for you, because it's just amazing, and it's going to make me cry. But thank you. It's just, without you, I don't know where I'd be, and that's the truth. I was lost. I was a lost person. Pardon?
All glory to God, Gayner. That's what it is. I'm just
a vessel. Glory to God, and that's what I say. You are his vessel, and he's sent an amazing one as well. And you are an amazing person, a beautiful sister. And God bless you.
You're very strong. I tell you all the time, she's very, very strong. And everybody who's persevered with somebody who's got an addiction, not a weak person, you're not the same. Do you know, they've chose to the path they've chosen, they've chose themselves. You're not the blame. You're not weak. You're strong. If you're still trying month after month, year after year, you're stronger than you think. But sometimes even the strongest person just needs a little bit of help, and that's what helplines for.
I do.
Just to, you know what I mean? So
yeah, pick the phone up, guys, and ring them. So if you're struggling, ring them. Pick the phone up and ring. Do it. Yeah. Don't hesitate. Do it. It's not frightening. It's the most friendliest line you'll ever go through to. Pick the phone up. Do not struggle alone. God bless you all.
God bless you too, Gayner. A lot of people find it easy if they text first and then maybe have a few messages and get to know a little bit better. Can't do that. But it's this helpline is just aimed at the families of the addicts. I mean, if you've got an alcohol problem or you've got a drug problem, you can call or text, and I'll give you the pastor's number, and I'll give you the lady Lisa who works at the rehabilitation centre. I'll pass you on to them. But this helpline is directed for the wives, the husbands, the mothers, the fathers who's suffering with a loved one at home, and they're trying to help them to get clean. And that's what it's for, just for them to have someone to talk to. So I can't read all these. I'm getting, hold on. Oh, it's just amens. I'm going on me thing. I've got someone I all right then. So, the comments.
Someone likes you.
I'm very married, thank you. I like you too in Jesus, but that's about it. Right, I'm gonna go, and what I'll do is on the Changing Lives Facebook now, I'll put the phone number up for everyone, and then we'll share this video. And please share this video, because you don't know, just by pressing the button share, who will watch it and who really, really needs it. And I know it sounds a bit like far-fetched, but it could save a life. It really could, because some people...
It will save the life. It needs sharing all over the world.
Yeah. So, right, I'm going to go then. God bless you guys. God bless you, guys.
Bye. God bless. Bye. Bye-bye.